Hey y'all, how are y'all doing? It's your girl Miguela, and we are back for another Testimony Tuesday. And I'm gonna give y'all the real, like always. Your girl has really been struggling with insecurity. I think that the enemy attacks the children of God, and I think I know. And he attacks our minds, our thoughts, and challenges what God says about us. And for a long time, I really let the things that I was insecure about hold me back, or postpone the things that God has told me to do. And as of recently, I took a different approach. Sorry, my baby girls are in the background. But I took a different approach. And instead of letting it keep me frozen and unable to move, unable to do the things that God has called me to do in my life personally, I was like, you know what? I'm going to define this. Like, I'm going to tackle this like I tackle scriptures when I study the word. And I looked up what insecurity is. And then I looked up verses to combat insecurity. And then once I looked up the verse or the verses, I chose one and I broke down what that meant. Just like I break down the verses when I read them, just to help me apply it better. I broke down that verse, and then I wrote a prayer over that insecurity, so that every time the enemy comes at me crazy, like he does the children of God every single day, he tries us. I have a strategy. And with that strategy, because I'm in Christ, I'm already fighting from a stance of victory. So I'm already victorious. And the enemy knows that. As daughters of the King, he knows you are already victorious. Why do you think he's coming at you the way that he's coming at you? Because he already done lost. So this is my encouragement for you amazing ladies of God, pursuing God, wanting to live for him and glorify him in all things. Know that with a strategy, first have a strategy. When things come up, when you have thoughts of doubt, when you have thoughts of insecurities, whatever it may be, whatever plan or trick the enemy is trying to play, whatever day of the week it is, right? Take a moment, consult what the scriptures say about this. Consult whatever it is. Say it's depression, scriptures that help combat depression, scriptures that help combat anxiety. There is nothing in this world that the Bible doesn't cover, that God doesn't give us knowledge and wisdom to deal with. So that's my encouragement. I have felt so empowered, so ready to move into the things that God has placed before me, because I really took the time to ask him, like, okay, Lord, what does your word say about this? And how do I practically apply this? How do I create a weapon, right? The word, the sword, right? How do I use this part of my armor that he talks about in Ephesians 6? The armor. We need to be wearing our armor every day, all day. And the word is part of that armor. So how can I use your word, Lord, in practical ways to defeat the darts of the enemy? And I'm telling you, y'all, it's hit different. And I posted it on my Instagram. So if you want to see it, go check it out there. I'll add it to my highlights in my story. But I made a post and I showed like how I broke everything down. And I'm telling you, it's been life-changing. So I pray that this blesses y'all. Love y'all. See y'all next week.